What's up, guys? Primal Lionheart here, and oh my god, has it been a long 2 years since I've been able to upload to YouTube. I am super sorry about that, guys. I really am. But that's neither here nor there. I'm here to share my Monster Hunter World experiences with you guys. It's a few things I want to talk about, and there's a couple cutscenes I threw in here just for the fun of it. But I'll be showing you guys my experiences from low rank through high rank, and at the very end of the video, you'll get to see some multiplayer shenanigans from some randoms I found online. There's a lot of good players out there in the community, man. And Monster Hunter is just one of the best franchises out there, man. Like from a single player and a multiplayer experience, and being back on console, on PlayStation, it's just a super amazing experience. So I just want to share that with you guys. Very proud and very grateful to have this be the first video on the channel. And yeah, let's get right into it.
Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay.
Alright, so first things first, I love the cooking animations in this game. It's just so amazing. Like, how can you not like that? Just look at that. Look at how the buff chef is, man. It's just funny. And let's talk about a few things here. So from low rank to high rank, there has been a learning curve. Mostly through low rank, I used the switch axe. I only really used the long sword when I was fighting monsters that were just hitting me way too hard. So I wanted to learn to parry. Anjanath and Odegaron are two monsters that I just couldn't fight them with the switch axe for whatever reason. I just couldn't do it. Mostly all the way up into what you see now, this Nergigante or Magnos fight. I'll probably use the switch axe exclusively. And again, like I said, for Odegaron and for Anjanath, I use the longsword. And be honest with you guys, like the game, I was one of those people who thought the game would be like super easy, like it was just tailored for us Western audience people. I did believe that, especially after fucking around with the beta. I just thought the game would be like super easy, but that was not the case at all. Fighting Legiana for the first time, Legiana hits pretty fucking hard, and I wasn't upgrading my armor. Like I almost never upgrade my armor in low rank in any Monster Hunter game. So just plowing through with, I think I had like the bone armor chest piece, and I think I had like a few. Was I wearing Rathian? I was either wearing Rathian or I was wearing like I don't know. I was wearing some bullshit, man. Like I wasn't even focusing on skills or anything spectacular because it was low rank, and I was like, well, if I make all this low rank stuff, I'm just gonna have to farm it all over again for high rank. So that's usually how I go about getting through low rank. I just make one set. It is what it is when it comes to the skills, and I plow through. Like that's just how I always been. And I didn't have an issue until I got to Odegaron, man. He just hit so hard for what I was wearing at the time. I think he like two-shot me, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a learning experience, and that's when it was time for me to stop dicking around and take the game more serious. So here's the Legiana I was talking about earlier. Now in this clip, even though it's my first time fighting it, in this particular part of the fight, I didn't really get hit like that. But at this portion of the game, I didn't have like 400 flash pods in my item box. I didn't have the best armor. Um, like I said, I was just running through low rank. I wasn't really doing too much. I was still using the switch axe, as you can see. The reason why I ran around so much and I was just trying to avoid getting hit because I knew that if it hit me, it was going to wreck me. And again, I didn't show it in this clip, but I did get popped a few times, and I did get carded during this hunt. So, but it was great, man. Legiata is one of my favorite new monsters here in Monster Hunter World. Such a beautiful creature. Such an amazing addition to the game. It's ice. It's, it's just beautiful, man. Like, if you know me, you know I like snow and ice and stuff like that. So, and then blue. Anything blue is for me. So, for me, Legion is like the perfect monster in this game, and I enjoyed it thoroughly, 100%. The Rotten Veil. Oh man. When I first did the expedition for this place, in my mind I was like, oh man, I hope it's not like another fucking Blight Town from Dark Souls. That was just my mindset. But no, the Rotten Veil is pretty cool. Um, this right here is the Great Gyros, and I don't know, I kind of brutalized this thing because like I was already good with the Switch Axe by this point. I've been using it almost exclusively the whole game, so in my head, like I kind of just treated him like he's like a Jaggy or something like that. So I didn't really have too much respect for him going into the fight. So I just kind of like stayed in his face and just hacking, slashing him to death. I was using my exhaust, great Jagras switch axe at this point. I had it like leveled up. Like I said, I pretty much been using it exclusively. So I just went in there. I got into my amp state, and then I just stuck it right to him. And then here, ladies and gentlemen, you get to see me look like a complete fucking noob. Still in the Rotten Veil, fighting Odogiron. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry if I'm not. But this thing, man, like, see, I was playing like such a scrub because I was just, I had already failed this quest. So I was just trying not to get hit because I already know how much damage he did to me. And it wasn't nice. So I was just trying to stay out the way. I was trying to parry anything that I thought would hit me, even if he wasn't really facing me, just out of like fear. I was just like, man, fuck this. Couldn't beat him with the switch axe at all. I couldn't beat him with, well, I could have beat him with a SNS, a sword and shield. If you don't know what SNS means, I could have, but I felt like that would have took too long. Like, so I just, you know, I used to main longsword once upon a time ago, so I picked it up. I practiced on a few smaller monsters. I got the hang of it, and then it took me about like 2 tries, and I was able to put him down. Was able to cut the tail at some point too. As you can see, his tail's kind of like chopped open. So it's a good fight, good monster. I like Odegaron now that I'm like 200 something hours into the game. I really like him now. But in the beginning, I fought him just to get through the story, and then I avoided him like the plague. That's just how it was at this point in the game, anyway. I'm not even gonna talk through this cutscene, man. It speaks for itself. They did my boy Los so much justice right here, man. Like, there's nothing for me to say. It's just beautiful. Shows how powerful he is. Shows how he's the king of the fucking skies. And that's all that needs to be said.
Hey, look. Found you.
Alright, I don't have any excuse for how sloppy this gameplay you're about to see is. There's just no excuse for how scrubbish I was performing here. Partially because I kind of took this thing as a joke. I was just like, oh man, look at this chubby lizard. You know, what's he gonna do to me? You know, I'm high rank. I've, you know, bested Zora Magdaros. I'm on the hunt for Nergigante, taking down the Rathalos, taking down the Diablos. You know, I'm this shit, right? Just this big bad fucking hunter migrated to the new world from the old world, and I'm here to kick ass, right? Ah man, so foolish, man. So full of shit, man. This thing kind of kicked my ass. Didn't cart me or anything like that. It just hit harder than I thought it would. And then I assumed that it was fire, but apparently he's a blast lizard. So I had to kind of like shake that off a few times, and you know, I just learned from my mistakes. That's all. Kushala Daora. First of all, I didn't expect this damn thing to be in this game. I knew Teostra was in the game, but I didn't expect this to be in the game. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I don't even have that much experience with Kushala, to be honest. I know it's weak to poison, and um, that's about it. That's all I know, man. And I know you can chop the tail off. So, got my lance. Just gonna stick it with the pointy end and try to stay out the way. Flash it out the sky. I'm high rank. I took the time out to farm materials, so I have like hundreds of flash pods. So can always just fast travel back to the camp if I run out. My cat has poison weapon and using the Nergigante lance. So I'm ready, man. It's just time to get in there and fuck shit up.
There they go again. Always gotta be first.
They all saw it coming.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we have a fucking Lionheart in the building. The mighty, the beautiful, the majestic Teostra. This thing is so fucking good looking in this game. Oh my god. He's amazing to fight as well. Like the fighting and then the backstory from the Huntsman, how like Teostra is his mortal enemy. It was just so satisfying to finally put down his nemesis. It's just such a great thing, man. I love Teostra in this game. I love his armor in this game too, especially since I've been using bow. So yeah, man, just when you get to Teostra, make sure you fuck it up and farm it as much as possible, man. Such a good hunt, such a satisfying hunt. So happy Teostra is in this game.
Go! Fight until the last fire inside you goes out!
And last but certainly not least is the multiplayer that I promised you guys. I'm using a bow and I am fighting the Elder Dragon known as Karen. And Karen, despite being an Elder Dragon, is actually a fucking unicorn. Don't ask me how or why that is. That's just how and what it is. So Karen, actually, despite me freaking out over Teostra, Karen is my favorite Elder Dragon. I must say I do not like his armor. I don't like the way it looks. The skills are cool. The chest piece is cool. But I just don't like the rest of it. I'm just throwing that out there. But Karen is cool, man. I love Karen. I love fighting it. It's satisfying as hell. He hits hard. He's not something, it's just not something you can dick around with, especially not tempered Karen, you know. I cannot tell you guys how many times I've fought tempered Karen, and I've played with randoms, and the shit just didn't go well. The randoms, of course, being randoms, doing random shit, just off, getting popped, getting obliterated, one shot. By tempered Karen because they're not wearing the thunderproof mantles, or they're not wearing Karen's armor, or they're not wearing just any thunder res, anything. Like they're just, or they're using like fucking great swords or long swords, just out here doing random shit. And when you do random shit, you get one shot by temporary Karen. But nonetheless, though, man, that's it for my video. First video back on YouTube. I have a cold. I've had a cold for a while now. So I'm sorry my voice sounds all raspy and I'm out of breath and just all that shit. But I couldn't wait any longer. I've been like saving and putting these clips together for like a month. I've been sick for almost that long. I'm sorry. I tried to wait. I tried to, you know, I just can't wait though. Like, you know, I want you guys to know that I'm having fun with the game. I want you guys to know that I have a PlayStation. I'm saving money for a proper microphone. I'm just using the headphones for my cell phone right now to do this commentary. Just got my own place, so I'm going to get a desktop, things like that set up in the future when I save a little bit more money, figure some things out. It's looking like summertime, E3, summertime. It's looking like around after E3, I should officially be in my full state of recording and editing and uploading on a consistent daily basis. And if you guys migrate over from my original channel, you know that I take this shit serious. You know that when I am uploading, I'm uploading like 2 or 3 videos a day, and they're usually about like a half hour to an hour long. Excuse me, sorry about that. But yes, Monster Hunter World, I'm loving it. I'm having fun. I'm 200 hours into the game. I am sadly only HR 50 something. It is what it is. Most of the time, I've just been farming, trying to find decorations, avoiding most of my optional stuff. I just got the Rocksteady mantle, so goes to show you that I've been avoiding my optional. And yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.